everybody, and welcome to your daily tarot reading. This is for Sunday the 2nd of July, and I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot today. Let's have a look at what is coming up for you on this day and what energy you will be working with. Okay. So there's a decision to be made here today. We can see the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands, when she's this way around, is a woman who is living her life purpose. She's protected. You can see that lion protecting her, looking after her. She's independent, she's fiery, she's passionate, and she does things alone, and she has the protections so that she can continue to express herself and not worry about repercussions or her own safety, and she's free to express herself and not to censor herself. That's in reverse, so you won't feel like you have that freedom. You will feel like you're working for someone else, almost in like sweatshop conditions. You will feel like, oh my God, the work that I'm doing, it's mundane, it's routine, it's boring. I can do this in my sleep. I know how to do this. I am making a living. Yes, it's a fixed income. Yes, I can do the job, but it's repetitive, it's boring. I don't get to make any decisions, and I feel really bored by that. Yes, I like the income. It gives me a bit of prosperity, but I've really outgrown this and I'm not learning anything new from it. And really, what this woman is ready for is a bit of passion and a bit of power in her life. She wants to step into her own power. She's honed her skills. She doesn't just want to be the maid her whole life. She wants to master what she's doing and then really get recognition for what it is she's doing. So it may be that this spinning wheel is what she is forced to do. You know, that's kind of what she is told she has to do. Poor Cinderella over there. This is your job. Here, we need some clothes. Go spin some threads. That's what she's been given. But it could be that the thing that is being given as a task, or the job that you have accepted that is going to pay the bills for now, or the thing that you're doing at the moment just to get by, it may be that leads to you mastering it and actually discovering a passion within that job that you can then use to elevate yourself to the position of being the expert and really doing something that you already know and have mastered, but making yourself independent, going self-employed, and really becoming someone who is seen in their own right. Okay? The Queen of Swords basically says that this is a decision that you have to make. The Queen of Swords is able to make decisions that cut and that have long-term repercussions. So she can decide to stay in the existing job and choose the fixed income and accept the boringness of it, or she can decide to do something else that is much more passionate and fiery, and to really make herself the woman she wants to be, because the Queen of Swords today is kind of noticing that your future self doesn't really match your current self, and there has to be a decision is going to have to be made today. So are you going to keep doing what you're doing, or are you going to make a shift? All you have to do is make a decision today. A decision is not action. What's that example they always gave me? I love this. Two frogs are sitting on the log. One of the frogs decides to jump in the water. How many frogs are left on the log? The answer is 2. There are still 2 frogs on the log because one of them has decided to jump in the water, but he hasn't done it yet. And today you're being asked to decide something, but you don't have to do it yet. So decide whether you want to stay in the dead-end job or make a decision that you want to make yourself independently in future. Decide what your future will look like. Then you can start things like, okay, then you can start planning. Then you can say, okay, I'm going to keep doing this job for another 3 months. I'm going to start building up my own job on the side. When I start making income with that job on the side and I see a pattern of income, then I can leave the day job behind. I can transition from this job into the passionate job, and I can really make the change without any major crisis or upheaval or drama or tears or fear or panic or anything like that. But today is decision day. So the penny drops, you'll see what you're doing, you'll notice that something needs to change, and you have the you have the intellectual and mental clarity to make a very, very good decision. These butterflies are all free. This decision will lead to your freedom. It'll lead to the freedom of being able to say what it is you think is right, when you feel like it, and a lot of us censor ourselves. A lot of us don't say what we truly feel all the time. And if we do, sometimes you have to pick your battles, but that's, further down the road. What you have to focus on today is the decision. Number-wise, we have got a chord card, which is 1, another chord card, which is 1. So 1 and 1 is 2, and 8 is 10. 10 reduces to 1 in numerology, and 1 is about being a leader, pioneering new situations, getting new ideas coming in, and taking action on those new ideas. Making a decision, basically. The first card of the major arcana in the tarot is the Magician. So that's the same as the number vibration 1. So this reading today could basically just be the Magician, and which says you have all the tools at your disposal. You decide what you're going to be working on. Don't listen to the boss what you should be doing for the rest of your life. What are you going to be doing for the rest of your life? Have a wonderful day. If you'd like a private reading with me to discover what your working life vocational aptitudes are, if you have no idea what job you should be doing, then get in touch with me. We can look at that. We can also look at what your life purpose is, and whether your life purpose is going to be fulfilled through your work, or whether it's going to be fulfilled through something other, like your personal life, or through a connection with spirit. Also, if you want to have a look at what's coming up in future in terms of your love life or your career or your finances, we can look at the predictive astrology and use the tarot to see what's coming up in future. So if you do want a private reading with me, please get in touch via the website, gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order it. If you like my videos and you'd like to support me, then please click subscribe, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.